Yo, yo, yo! Just chilling with the Chisholms. It's been a minute. Why you look like that?
Wasn't expecting.
That's the new intro. Alright, so we just got out of The Lion King, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't even talked about what we thought. We're just gonna come on here to y'all and it's gonna be raw. And
Uncut.
we just about to tell y'all what we thought about the movie. So first we're gonna start with what we heard, okay? So what's some things that you heard about the movie?
That it just wasn't the same. That it wasn't good. The voice acting wasn't matching up. It just looked weird. Just didn't feel right. All that kind of stuff. It's kind of the main thing I heard. What about you?
I heard stuff about mainly Beyonce's voice and her deep voice and all this stuff. And
did you hear anything good?
I mean, some people that I know that know me, like some people that I have a lot of in common with, they enjoyed the movie, which is why I kind of felt like I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
But so that's kind of what we heard. If you heard negative or positive stuff before y'all saw it, put that in the comments so we can kind of see if people were saying the same thing.
Right.
Now we're gonna tell you how we actually felt about it. So you can go first.
Well, for the most part, the movie was like exactly the same. It was basically like everything was the same as far as the scenes, for the most part, and all that. It was just like some slight differences in like the music and of course like the actors and stuff like that. I was glad it kind of opened up with the nyas, you know, that's like you gotta do it like that. The music in the beginning, like for the most part, like the music was really good, and the young Simba was really good as far as like the music and the singing and stuff. Hey, he put his own little style on it and everything. Like that just can't wait to be king. It was good. And then like kind of like toward the middle of the movie when all the lines kind of got older, it was kind of like, to me, all right, it wasn't like as bad as people say, but some of the voice acting was a little patchy and like stiff and stuff like that. I would say that, especially as they got like closer to the adult like version of Simba and Nala and stuff like that.
Okay, anything else?
Nah, I mean, not really. Other than that, I mean, I feel like it was just like The Lion King over again. It was like a lot of moments where you feel like heavy nostalgia and stuff like that. Like the moment where Mufasa died, or like when you hear your favorite songs and stuff like that. Like that give you like kind of like that good feeling, those good feels, those nostalgia feels. But overall, I didn't feel like the same like emotional impact as like the cartoon, in my opinion.
So you felt like the emotional impact was dumbed down?
Yeah. Like to me, maybe I had higher hopes because like with Aladdin, I felt like Aladdin was a challenge because like for example, Disney, like they done Cinderella 100 times, Beauty and the Beast, like different times, different versions of those movies, and it's like, okay, we can do the cartoon movies as live action, but to me like Aladdin was a challenge, and they did a really good job with like Aladdin. But then going to like, so I had kind of like high expectations coming into Lion King, and I feel like emotion wise it wasn't like as like moving, I guess.
Well, for me, my expectations weren't that high based off of the things that I heard.
Yeah.
And thinking about the past, like all of those movies that you called out had human characters.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And even though Aladdin was difficult as far as like all of the effects and everything, I feel like Disney don't have no problem doing effects. But I feel like we had more energy and, you know, got more out of Aladdin because it was real people instead of cartoons.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not an animal. I'm not a lion. I'm not none of them animals. So I feel like for me to emotionally connect to Nala or whatever, the same way I connected to Jasmine, I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I like the fact that it was basically the same movie. It was just with animals. I always think it's kind of weird, and I always wonder, like, how they get the animals to do that. So, like, it was, like, literally the same exact movie, but it was, like, with real animals.
Well, at least real looking.
Yeah.
I you know, like, it was, like, the CGI effects.
So, I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I guess that's from, like, a mathematical view. As I was watching it, I feel like it was, like, cool, like, how they even did that.
Yeah.
And, the singing, I feel like the singing was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was moments in Beyonce's new song, like how it kept coming out and coming back in.
Yeah.
I feel like that was kind of awkward and maybe a little forced.
I see what you're saying. Like, they forced it in there.
Yeah.
Because in that moment when he was, like, running back home.
Yeah, it kind of felt
a little different.
Like a little awkward, how, like, they faded it out and then showed us running, and then Beyonce came back in singing.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt like they was just trying to find a new song to go with it, because they had a new song in Aladdin, and of course it was Beyonce, which the song is a good song. It just felt like maybe it was forced in that moment. So that was my only problem with that. I will say some of the best scenes for me was with Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah,
as far as
really
their
really
energy, and it was just like I could see them in the little booth talking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I guess that's because we've seen a lot of movies and stuff by them. So, but their interaction was the best to me.
Right. They felt the most natural.
Yeah.
Like their interactions, like Timon and Pumbaa, throughout the whole movie felt the most natural.
And their voices and stuff. Like, it felt like after a while, it kind of felt like that was really them. Like, you could see their personalities. Even with the hyenas, it was like hearing their voices and kind of knowing how that person is funny for real and stuff. It was like it made it believable.
Right.
But with Beyonce and Danny,
Donald.
What's his name?
Donald Glover. Donald Glover, yeah.
It was like, I don't want to say it was bad, and I don't want to say they did bad acting, which is what I've been hearing a lot. But, and I don't know if it was the lion.
Like I said, I felt like they had
giving me no expression.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the lion
on
plus
the lion
voice.
face. It was just like.
But it was just moments where it was like stiffer than other moments to me.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier.
Yeah. So those are like the only things that I saw. Overall, I feel like it was a good movie.
Yeah.
For me, it kind of felt like one of those wildlife movies.
Or like the documentaries.
Yeah, like everything looked. At some points, everything looked so real, and it was kind of like freaking me out. And I was like, and I don't like bugs and stuff, so all the scenes with like the bugs, I was just like, okay, this was better as a cartoon.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's how I felt about it.
Okay.
If you haven't seen it, I would say go see it.
Yeah, go see it for yourself for sure.
I enjoyed the experience, except for the girl singing the whole song, reciting the lines, and all of that behind us. Besides that,
yeah,
I enjoyed it. So if you guys go check the movie out, let us know what you like about it, what you didn't like about it. Let us know. We want to know those things. Okay? Any ending remarks?
Oh.
I know for the Aladdin movie, we gave y'all this whole like little synopsis of how it related to life
and all that.
So we could give y'all a little snippet of that. You know, in life, when a lot of things that you want in life, or a lot of things that you feel like you're destined for, everybody don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was that one scene where Simba, when he was little, and he was telling Scar how he was gonna be king one day,
and he was gonna tell him what to do.
Tell him what to do and stuff like that.
Ain't that gonna be weird? Me telling you what to do. Next thing you know,
movie, Jarel, you ain't got to recite all the lines. We're trying to make this quick. So y'all know the part. So it's moments like that when we know the potential that we have and we understand the great things in our future, but sometimes we get cocky, sometimes we get the big head and we start talking too much. We start telling people, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, when we don't know. And sometimes it is even your family members. Y'all saw the movie, that was his uncle. Sometimes it's even your family members that don't want you to succeed. So the lesson from that is be quiet. You know, move in silence. Y'all done seen the memes and stuff. Move in silence, okay? And then the next big lesson, and I'm gonna let y'all go. When bad stuff happen in your life, don't let it get you down. You ain't got to forget it. And it was like
Hakuna Matata.
It was like
too extreme.
Their philosophy was the ultimate extreme. It don't have to be like that, but you don't always have to, beat yourself down. Because in a similar case, he was beating himself down for something that wasn't even true, for something that wasn't even his fault, for something that the enemy had deceived him about. You know what I'm saying? So when stuff don't work out, when stuff bad happen, don't beat it up. First of all, you need to pray for clarity, because however the situation may look may not be how it is. And we got that from the movie or whatever. So when stuff happen, y'all, don't beat yourself up and feel like you have to leave or forget about the good things that you wanted because such and such happened. All things are possible with God that are in his will. So if it's meant for you to have it, you're gonna have it. If it's meant for you to be great, you're gonna be great. If you're meant to be king, you're gonna be king. Okay? No matter what the naysayers said that you did, it's a lie. The devil is a liar. Okay? All right, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Was she just looking in the car?
I think so.
Subscribe to Chillin with the Chisholms.
I'll be sure.
All right, y'all. We about to let y'all go. Y'all have a blessed day. Go see the movie. Leave us some comments and let us know of any other movies y'all want us to review. We're supposed to be going to see John Wick today as well. So if y'all into reviews like that, let us know. We haven't done like a review like that on this channel.
True. John Wick, like an action movie.
We've been like in the Marvel and the Disney and stuff like that. So y'all let us know what y'all want to see. We were gonna do like a little singing video for a song from The Lion King, and I posted a little funny one on our Facebook channel, so make sure y'all like our Facebook page. It's called Chillin with the Chisholms as well. And we might do a cover of a song from the movie or something. If it's a certain song y'all want us to do, put that in the comments as well. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, you guys. Until next time.
We'll be chilling.